Hello everybody, welcome to my coffee break. Today I'm at the Crack Buck. They have some different fall drinks that I wanted to try at least one of them, and I can show you what they look like. Let's see. Oh, they have the cozy maple pecan. It's a maple pecan butter pecans latte. That's what I'm having today. They had the sweater weather. It's kind of weird. We're having like 100-degree weather and we're already having fall drinks. But yeah, there's the different ones. You can either get them hot, you can get them. Hey, Carlos, thank you. I'm trying to close the. Here we go. I was trying to close that picture. How are you? Good morning. I'm having cozy maple pecan latte. And it's one of the fall drinks they have here at the Crack Buck. I'm waiting on my taco. I got a taco, but somehow they gave somebody else the same number. So when I went, they had oatmeal with sausage. And this is not what I ordered, but they go, "Oh, sorry about that. We gave you the same number as somebody else." Okay. Let's try this to see. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. You know, it's funny. Some places they say pecan. Oh, that's me. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I got my taco. Yeah, so it's okay. So I got a chorizo and egg taco. What I was saying is some places say pecan and some places say pecan. Here in Texas we say pecan. People from up north like to say pecan for some reason. But yeah. Carlos, can you hear me okay? You like coffee? I do too. This is their stamp kind of faded, so it'll be the Crack Buck. And I got a sausage, no, chorizo and egg and cheese taco. And we're gonna eat a little breakfast this morning. How are you today, Carlos? I'm doing pretty good. I'm off today. I go back to work tomorrow. And yeah, get some stuff done. I mowed my yard yesterday. I tried to get up, well, a little early, but I ended up mowing the yard at 1 o'clock. And it was like 90-something degrees. And so I put a lot of sunscreen on, a little red, not that much. I think it might be the lighting, but I got some salsa. Hope everything's going okay your way, Carlos. Thank you for joining me. I almost couldn't close that picture. I had it set up where you can see, and then I almost couldn't close it. This is actually pretty good. I kind of taste the apple, and I kind of taste the maple. It's really light. Maybe I should have stirred it up, but it's really good. It's just funny, here in Texas, as soon as we got close to the end of August, well, it is the end of August, this is the 31st of August, but toward the middle of August, we're in 100-degree weather, and a lot of coffee shops here in San Antonio are advertising pumpkin spice. It doesn't really get cold here in Texas till like late September, maybe October. So it's a little early. Let me show you the taco. You can see it. There it is. Chorizo and egg. Chorizo is the Mexican sausage. Really good. Sometimes chorizo can be a little greasy, but depends on what kind of chorizo you get. Sometimes if you get the really cheap chorizo, it's really, really super greasy. If you spend a little bit more money, you can get a little bit better chorizo. So let's try this, okay? Morning, John. I just took a bite of my taco. I forgot the salsa. How are you today? Yes, it's a taco. Chorizo. I just took a bite of it. So chorizo and egg taco. They have tacos here and they have breakfast sandwiches. And somebody got oatmeal with sausage because I almost got their order. I said, I didn't order this. So how are you today, John? Thank you for joining. I tried to come on early today. I've been doing video shorts. Been having fun doing those. Usually what I do is when I make my coffee in the morning, I video it. So actually fun kind of doing that. So, yeah, it's a chorizo and an egg taco. It's like $2.75 or something like that. But that's pretty good. Their potato and egg tacos are real good here. I like those. They do have a bacon, potato and egg, and cheese taco, and it's really good. That is excellent. I hope everybody's doing great today. I thought I'd come on live. I haven't came on live in a little while. I've been doing video shorts, and so having fun doing that. And sometimes I get a little bit more views with that, but it's just fun making the shorts. I ended up sitting in this. This is like an old cottage, a house, and an old farmhouse, and they have a room on this side. It's near they have a window with their logo on it, and I usually sit there, but somebody was sitting there today, so I came sit over here. It's a nice little room. Several people. I would show you, but there's several people in here, so I don't want to show them the privacy. But over here, there's a little bookshelf, and over there is a restroom, so you have to be real careful. One time, I was sitting at this table over here. There was a table. Now they just put a chair next to a bookshelf. And I was sitting there, and I didn't realize the restroom was there. So I said, "Oh no, I should." So what I did was I turned the direction I am now, so that way I wouldn't catch anybody going into this. Because, well, I know what it was. The table was toward where I'm sitting now, and I was sitting across. And I would always get the people walking behind me a little bit. And I didn't realize, I thought that at first, it was just a closet. Well, I felt uncomfortable doing it from there, so I used to like to sit in this other room, actually a larger room. This has Well, it has, oh, their kitchen is down the other side. I can show you. I can go that way. Yep, let's go this way. You got the counter and kitchen that way. Oh, yeah. Very nice people that own this coffee shop. The gentleman's name is Dwayne. I don't know his wife's name, but they're very nice people. One day I was setting up, and I was getting ready to go on, and he came up to me and he goes, "Hey, are you on yet?" And I said, "No." So he just wanted to come up and ask me how I was doing. A very nice person. And there's another coffee shop down the street, and it's called Texas Grounds. They're nice people too, but I really like the people that own this coffee shop. I would say this is one of the top five coffee shops that I like here. How's the signal and how's the sound? Signal good? I shared this on Twitter because I can't get on Twitter anymore. Before, I was able to broadcast on Twitter, but Elon Musk bought Twitter and then he changed it. And so, because before, when there was Periscope, and Periscope would broadcast on Twitter. Periscope's been gone for like 5 or 6 years, I think 4 years now. And so, yeah. So now the only way you can broadcast on Twitter is to share your video on Twitter. Well, it's not called Twitter anymore, it's called X, right? Anyway, pretty good taco. I feel like conscientious eating in front of people, but yeah, but I was hungry, so I wanted a taco. At home, we make tacos too. You know, I found out that it's really good. We have these, I forgot the name of the brand of the chips. But here in Texas, another popular taco is called migas. Migas is like corn chips and eggs and cheese and chili. And you cook all that together and make a taco out of it. Well, there's this brand of chips. I want to say Pacwell or something like that. They have a ghost pepper chips. A tortilla chip has ghost peppers, and those I found out are great to make migas. You take. Well, I always add spinach to my scrambled eggs, but I put a pan, put a little bit of oil, get a big handful of those ghost pepper chips and crush those in the pan, and then cook those a little bit to soften them up, and then you put spinach if you want. Put fresh spinach, and then I put the eggs and a little bit of cheese. Oh man, that is so good. Normally when you make migas, you just use tortilla chips, or you could take tortillas, corn tortillas, and cut them up in little pieces and fry those, and then add your eggs and all. And I even heard people using Fritos. Hey, Marcos, good morning. I'm at the Crack Mug in my home. This is their logo. I'm having a cozy maple pecan latte. Actually, pretty good. I think I have. Let me see something. I think I have. Maybe I don't. I thought I had. I thought I had the. They have a window over here in the next room that has their logo, and I taken my picture with it. See if I can find it real quick. I'm gonna fix my glasses. Maybe not. I thought I did. How are you today, Marcos? Well, I can't find it. I don't want to take a lot of time. Maybe I should have just, never mind. This is at Lotus, Texas. I live about a mile away from Lotus, Texas. And so it's just this hop, skip, and jump from my home. I'm having a chorizo and egg taco, and then I'm having a coffee. I tried to get up early this morning to come and have a breakfast taco and a coffee. So are you still in Port A? Port Aransas? They have a nice little salsa. It's not hot at all. I like my salsa a little bit hot. So this is an old farmhouse they made into a coffee shop. I do have a picture of but it has like a plaque in the front of the coffee shop that tells this used to be somebody's home, old farm home, and they made it into a coffee shop. And it's really nice. It always feels very home. You always feel at home. Here is pretty cool. Are you off today? I'm off today. You're in Cancun. Cool. Oh, you're not? Okay. That's what I was saying. If you're in Cancun, there's a tropical storm or something there, isn't it? Isn't there a tropical storm? That's the one that went to Florida. The hurricane. They make a really good taco. Look, I think 275 is a little higher. I don't know. 275 for taco. Is that high or no? I don't think so. No, maybe not. They had a breakfast sandwich that looked really good too, but I decided just to get a taco, a little bit cheaper. No, I already got my name. Thank you. We're trying to find. See, they gave my number to somebody else too, and so they're trying to find that person. Because when my buzzer beeped, I went and they handed me a bowl of oatmeal with sausage in it. I go, no, I ordered a chorizo and egg taco. And I go, oh no, we gave somebody else the same number. Well, that's cool, but you went to Port A, right? Port Aransas? I mean, not Port Aransas, sorry. I'll think about it for a second. Port Aransas is a nice place to go. But you went to Padre Island, right? Padre Island. There we go. Did you get any rain while you were down there? I once wanted to go to Puerto Vallarta, but never could afford it. So You know, Padre Island is a really nice place to go. I really don't like Corpus Christi beach. I like Corpus Christi, the town, but their beach it's in the bay, so you always get those oil, I know what you call them, the tar on the beach, so you always end up having tar on you, or there's jellyfish in the water, so yeah. But what else? And Padre Island's even better, right? Hope you have a good vacation. It's nice to get away, right? Get away from work. Unless you get texts from work all the time. You know, we have that WhatsApp, and so my boss, she made like different groups, and so we get, so text one group, then we still get a group. And so, you know, my hearing aids, when my hearing aids are set up to my phone, and so the notifications, if I have notifications on my phone, they go directly to my hearing aids, and it gives me so finally I turned them off. The little chime, the ding, it goes in my ears, and then it drives me crazy. So finally I just finally took that off my hearing aids, because you get several of those in a row. It drives you kind of crazy. Yeah, this little town is Helotes, and it's off of, for people that don't know, it's off of Highway 16 or Bandera Road, and it's the start of the hill country. So if you go west on Highway 16, you go through Bandera, Texas, and go to the hill country. And I went to a coffee shop in Bandera. It's about 45 minutes away from me. It's a nice little drive. But I went to, I forget what the coffee shop was called, but there's several others. And then also there's a coffee shop in Comfort, Texas that I went to. And Comfort, Texas is north. It's past Bernie. It's probably about 45 minutes away. Excuse me. About 45 minutes away from me. There's two coffee shops in Comfort, Texas, and there's a Comfort coffee shop, and then I went to, oh man, I forgot what the name of it was, but it's set in an old house too. It's in, just when you get into it, what was the name of it? I forgot. But I made a video from there. So it was a nice little coffee shop. There's several coffee shops that I really like here in San Antonio. And I can't say my favorite, but my top 5 is probably the Crag Mug, Early Bird Coffee. Now I try to remember. Well, those are my top 2. I like. I don't want to really signal out to everybody, but I really like. There's some really nice coffee shops and coffee trucks here in San Antonio. They're really nice to go to. There's a couple coffee trucks off of Claver Road, or not Claver Road, Shankfield Road. It's off of 1604 in Shankfield. There's a Crazy Cajun, That's a nice little coffee drink. Mas Cafe. It means more coffee in Spanish. Yeah, it's several. Oh, what was the other one? I forgot. I would, but yeah, this one's a nice little coffee shop. And there's one down the road called Texas Ground. They have two. They have a drive-through here in Helotes, and then they have the actual, and set in an old house too. Really nice. And they roast their own coffee there too. Well, thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you Marcos, John, and Carlos for joining me today on my coffee break. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining me, Marcos, on Facebook Live. And I hope you enjoy your vacation. And stay out of the rat race. But yeah, it's nice to get away. Even though they still can get a hold of you on your phone, it's still nice to get away a little bit. So thank you everybody for joining me today on my coffee break / taco break. It's been a pleasure. Remember, coffee and friends make a perfect blend. We'll see you next time on Ken Rod's Coffee Break. Bye everyone.